Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. How beautiful is this Japanese black pine? Quite an old one, but that's how Japanese black pine gets to become. Rough bark, very ancient looking trunk and everything, just perfect for bonsai. It's a very highly desirable material. Well, next year we will be offering Japanese black pine for sale. Our scheme is to offer a series of bonsai, desirable material of different kinds once a month, so that you can over time have a very complete collection of our tree. And right now the pine trees are still a little young, but it's coming along very nicely. So next year we'll offer reasonable size Japanese black pine for you to get going, to have your bonsai, or have your heirloom bonsai. But in the meantime, we're offering free seeds, free Japanese black pine seeds for those who are frugal, like I was when I was starting off my bonsai. I started with a lot of seedlings and did a lot of cuttings. You can start with these seeds that we will give to you for free, about 15, 20 of them. And the germination rate is very high, and we'll provide you with a complete germination instruction. There's plenty of seeds, but still, before they run out, please go to our website, order your fresh free seeds today, and also sign up as VIP so that we'll send you notices in advance. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom, and I'd like to rework this elm on the rock that I worked with my granddaughter to bond with her, to share with her my value system about 3 weeks ago. One thing I want to show you is that, see how much has grown. After I clip it, it's almost bare. In 3 weeks, it's already filling out with all those new green leaves. Beautiful. And so is this one. And that's how fast elms grow. And for that matter, most bonsai grow. And, you know, by looking at bonsai books and bonsai displays, with the impression the tree is really beautiful all the time, a bonsai is beautifully manicured all the time, which is actually quite untrue. You want them to grow wildly to gain strength, and then you clip them maybe 3 to 5 weeks before a show, a display, to show its best. And the rest of the year actually looks very untidy. And one other thing I want to mention is that I said there's no hose in the bottom of this pot, and I showed the bottom has no hose. Well, actually you could see in the last video that there were 2 holes. There are 2 holes. And I've forgotten, I was in a rush to pick out a replacement pot when I broke the other one, and I thought it didn't have holes, but it did. The reality is the rock is pretty much covered the holes anyway, but nonetheless, with very little drainage, this tree thrives. And the point is that also this tree is not grown on the rock, but rather it's grown in the soil, but appears to be in the rock. And frankly, a lot of the, you might say, the technique of bonsai is to deceive, to make you think something it is not quite. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video so far. We got a lot more going on. This is about halfway. Please click like if you like my content, and subscribe to our channel, tell a friend, and more importantly, go to our website and sign up to become a VIP for goodies. This tree was nailed to the rock, and it's firmly grown. If you look at here, you can see it's grown into the rock. Right, it's all grown into the rock. Whereas this one, I nailed it, but it did not take. And so it's coming loose. And so what I will do today is I will drill a hole. The point is that bonsai is actually a very brutal art. You do what you have to do to get it there. And then what I'll do is I'll put a screwdriver. Then I'll take a very long screw. This is actually not the right screw, it's just a wood screw. I should really get a cement screw and then put it through this hole and nail it to the rock. And hopefully this time it would take, because it's a fairly long nail. And then in time, so in summary, what I've done today is to show you how, well, last week I showed you how to prune the tree to a shape that's appropriate for the landscape. And then today I show you is that these trees are not grown in the rock, on the rock, but rather they are from the bottom, although I pin them to the rock so that eventually the tree clung into the rock by growing into it. And this one did not. So today I use a nail, a screw, to hold the tree back in so that it will stay put. Actually, I didn't do a really good job. I'll try to do a little bit better job next time, in between time. I checked the timing of my trip to China, and then I came back about a year later. I did this this tree. That was a little elm in 1 gallon pot, these 2 elms. And look at how thick the trunk is. And this is how much the tree has grown in about 30 years. And still it's a fairly tiny tree, almost 30 years. Can you imagine that? That's why old bonsai, you may seem to think it's expensive, but how much is it worth? 30 years worth of care to grow a little bonsai tree. But so bonsai, in fact, is a great collector item. It will only increase in value with time because you just can't really buy the time. And I brought in the tree after I done with it to show you a bonsai is a great display item to complement your antique, or this is actually a modern piece, and calligraphy and so forth, your art display. So bonsai is really multifunctional, really far better than houseplant in the sense that it's beneficial, relaxing, etc. So I hope you will consider getting a bonsai, and I think the bonsai heirloom bonsai is a great starting point. It's well implemented, so they can indeed stay alive and become your heirloom over time. So I thank you very much. I hope you click like and subscribe to our channel. More importantly, sign up at our website as VIP so we can send you newsletters and information for goodies. For example, we're going to have a Rotary Club bonsai show at the Rotary Bonsai Bazaar, and I hope you will join us in August. That's on our website and in our newsletter. So thank you very much. I'll see you next week.